Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is verb phrase 238. The verb phrase today is to break out, and we actually have 9 uses and 9 meanings today. Okay, let's look at the first one. We have 2 examples for this one. To suddenly have a skin irritation such as a rash, hives, pimples, etc. So let's look at the first example. He broke out in a rash because he touched some poison ivy. Suddenly a rash started to appear on his body. She broke out in hives, but they cannot find the source. They don't know really what caused her to break out in hives. And of course we have pimples here. That's we usually would say you break out in acne. So if you're a teenager and you start to have a lot of pimples on your face, you can say that teenager broke out in acne. Okay. All right, let's look at the second one here. To have something very serious or unexpected happen. All right, a riot broke out from what started as a peaceful protest. So again, maybe this was unexpected. You thought it was going to be a peaceful protest, and then it ended up turning into a riot. Okay, the third one here. To show or present something that was kept out of sight, especially as a surprise. Okay. Here's the first example. To break out the cake. It is time to light the candles and wish her a happy birthday. So the cake was probably in another room or another place, and now you're going to break it out. You're going to bring it. Come on, it's time to light the candles and, sing happy birthday. Okay, the next one. Break out the champagne. This calls for a celebration. Yeah, maybe somebody knew that this could happen and they bought this bottle of champagne waiting. Now they announced it, so now they're going to break it out. Okay, number 4. To literally escape from a place. That convict broke out of prison several times before. So maybe, he was put in prison, he escaped from it, they caught him again. Put in prison again, he escaped from that one, so he escaped. He broke out several times. Okay, number 5 here. To move away or separate oneself from. All right, so that actress used to belong to a cult, like in Hollywood cult. And she was forced to pay money in order to break out of their organization. Yeah, they said to her, you can't go unless you pay us money. And she was afraid what they might do, so she actually paid them money so that she could break out of this organization. Okay, good. Number 6 here, to suddenly perform a particular action. All right, so she was in a good mood, so she broke out in a song in public. She just started singing. She just felt like doing it. She just broke out in it. All right, number 7 here, to suddenly start something. Yeah, breakouts often suddenly. You need to do about 15 minutes on the treadmill before you break out in a sweat, before the sweat starts coming out of your pores. Okay, and we got a second one here for this one. She broke out in laughter upon seeing how he was dressed. So she just couldn't help herself. She just started laughing a lot. All right, number 8 here. To escape from something in one's life that is containing or limiting, holding you back. She wanted to dorm at school so she could break out from her parents' control. Okay, that's probably a college student. Number 9, to separate or isolate something. Okay, the boss wants you to break out the second quarter's sales records so he could examine them. Yeah, so maybe this is even the fourth quarter now, and he wants to check the second quarter again. So he wants you to separate those, and he wants to look them over. Okay, anyway, I hope you got it. I hope it was clear. Again, if you like these verb phrases and all the possible meanings you can get from just the one verb phrase, I'd appreciate if you give me a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Okay, thank you for your time. Bye-bye.